Bishop, thanks for being with us again today. There's so much talk today about our borders and the amount of people who are coming through, especially our southern borders, Mexico, and especially the undocumented teens that are coming into our country. What should, we as Catholics, what should be our priority? Should we be concerned first for the welfare of these people that are coming, or should we be considering about whether or not our country can afford to address this problem?
Well, I think the priority is the people themselves, the children, unaccompanied minors. There are many reasons why they're coming. The economic situation, it's one thing, but the gangs there, the violence, the drug cartels. I mean, there's many reasons, such unrest in Central America, especially the three countries that are sending people that are coming from them. So it's a sad situation. It is like a refugee situation. People are fleeing violence or desperation. And again, when we look at the flow, we see that they are minors for the most part unaccompanied, but they also have a destination here. They're not coming without knowing where they want to go, because either they have a parent here or a relative or some townsperson, a paisano that they would say, and even in Mexico they could use that term, that they know they go to that person, so they have someplace to go. Mm-hmm. So it is a semi-orderly flow in a certain sense.
Mm-hmm. How do these families get separated like this? People come here.
Many reasons. People come here to work. Some people flee violence. Many reasons why people are separated, and there's no legal way today, unfortunately, for reuniting these families. Many of them, again, are sending remittances back to support their children or other spouses that have been left behind. And this is the way things have happened in our country for many, many years. I know my own situation. My own great-grandparents came first, and they left the children and the wife there, and then later, when they had made enough money, they called for the rest of the family. So that's been a situation in our country from 150 years now.
Yeah. And when your ancestors came here, they came probably with not a lot of money and looking for jobs and work. Sure, is it the same situation that we're in now?
There was work, and that's what they're looking for again. And there is work here today for these undocumented even. As they say, look, where are they? Are they camped out in our parks? No, they're all in some houses, and they're working and paying rent and paying taxes, because most employers do use the system the way it should be done. So it's a rethinking of our situation today that is necessary to regularize those that are here, to enforce a border. Yeah, we need a border. We just can't have people coming willy-nilly. At the same time, the real problem is in the workplace. We can't cover 3,000 miles of a border, but we can cover the workplaces in our country where people who are authorized to work can work, and those who are not authorized will not work, and then as a result, they will not come eventually. But unless we tighten up both sides, not just the border, but the workplace where people are, we're not going to ever solve this.
Do we have any statistics on how it's affecting our diocese? Do we have a lot of these undocumented teens coming here to Brooklyn?
Well, over the last 2 years, we have handled several cases in the migration office. I would say it's about less than 20, but now we're going to get more, obviously, as they start coming to relatives in this area. We have a big Salvadoran, Guatemalan population, Nicaraguans also to a point. Most of them are Miami, the Nicaraguans, but that we will see them coming here, clearly.
And what do we do for them when they come here?
Well, first of all, we try to represent them in immigration, because if they're released from the border to come to a relative, they have 30 days in which to appear before immigration. They need somebody to be with them, to tell them what the laws are, what defense they need to make of themselves. So that's one of the services we provide.
The president has asked for billions of dollars to try to solve this problem. Republicans say they're not going to give it to him. Nothing is getting done in Washington. I mean, this impasse has got to hurt us.
Yeah, it's gridlock on almost everything, because there isn't a spirit of cooperation between the parties, and unfortunately, I think the president is responsible, because he's supposed to bring everybody together. He doesn't seem to be able to do that. He seems to be more divisive with the two parties than bringing them together.
Okay, well, situation we'll continue to watch. Bishop, thanks so much for being with us today.